Hi everyone, today is Thursday, November 3rd. Supposed to be posted tomorrow morning, November 4th. Today's class is going to be about taking care of the low back. So many of us as we age complain of, achy low backs, sore low backs. It's a nuisance, all of us. If you're on your feet too much, you're like, oh, my low back. And I used to make fun of my mom when she'd say that when I was younger, and now I'm the mom and I'm saying that, so I'm sure Mayla's feeling the same way. So what you're gonna need is a mat, blocks to raise the floor up to you, and either a chair or a wall to help you with balance. So let's start off laying on our tummies. Maggie needs some action here. So let's lay down on our tummies. You could stack your hands, rest your forehead on your hands. If you want to wiggle your hips a little bit, you can wiggle those hips a little bit. And then go ahead and settle in and be still. Let go of the outside world. And bring your awareness onto yourself and onto your breathing. Quote for today says, you don't have to wait for doors to open for you when you can create the door yourself. You don't have to wait for doors to open for you when you can create the door yourself. And so I know I'm guilty of this, and I'm sure everybody has been at some point in their life. You're just waiting and waiting for somebody else to do something or something else to happen before you can take that next step, that next move. And sometimes we got to say to ourselves, enough of the waiting. I'm just going to do it. I'm opening that door. I'm reaching for, the next thing on the horizon. I'm just going to do it myself. I don't need to wait. So if you're at that point where you're tired of the waiting, create that door, walk through it yourself, and see what's on the other side. Start exploring, start creating, start making your new dream a reality. And then start to wiggle your hips a little bit if they were still. And one at a time, kick your heel towards your bum. And the next time the right heel kicks to your bum, leave it there. And if you want to reach that right hand around and grab that foot or pant leg, you can certainly do that and give a little tug, stretching out that right quad. Release that right foot, bring that right hand back around, kick the left heel towards your bum. If you can reach it back and grab it, great. If not, just keep bending that heel towards the butt. And then release that left heel down. Wiggle your hips. Take your arms out to goalpost arms. And you're gonna lift your head, lift your chest, lift those arms up for a back bend. Exhale, lower down, wiggle those hips. 2 more times, guys. So inhale, lift the head, lift the chest, lift the arms. If you wanna add the legs, you can add the legs. And then exhale, release on down, wiggle the hips. 1 more time, last back bend. Inhale, head, chest, arms, possibly the legs. Breathe, breathe, breathe. And then exhale, lower on down. Wiggle those hips again. Take your hands underneath your shoulders. Press into your hands. Come up, pass through tabletop. Oop, watch out, Maggie. Take the knees wide, toes together. Push back to child's pose. Keep your legs in child's pose. Walk both arms off to the right. Reach long with that left arm. Side body stretch on the left. Inhale back to center. Exhale, walk both arms off to the left, reach long with the right. Inhale back to center. Take a big breath in. Big breath out. Come up to tabletop. Shake it out a little bit. Round the spine, chin to chest. Come into cat. And then inhale, belly low, chin up. One more time, cat. And then one more time, cow. Come back to neutral spine. If it's comfortable for you to sit back on your heels, please go and do so. If you need to tuck a block underneath your bum, you can. Or if you want to come sit crisscross applesauce, you can do that. But grab a comfortable seat. Once you're there, reach those arms out and up. Exhale your hands to your heart center. And again, inhale out and up. Exhale to your heart. One more time, inhale out and up. Exhale to your heart center. Close your eyes. Set your intention for today's practice. Blink your eyes to open. Come back into your tabletop. Take that block out if you were sitting on it. And then come sit flat on your bum. Legs are out long in front of you. Shake them out. Legs can be straight or slightly bent. Feet are flexed, toes to the nose. Hands come at your sides. Sit here in your staff pose. Keep the legs. Inhale those arms out and up. And then exhale, fold. Paschimottanasana. Inhale, walk the hands back up. Bring your bottoms of feet together. Knees are wide. Have the feet be as close as what's comfortable to your body. You can rock a few times. Then sit long with your spine. Keep that spine long and just lean forward a little bit. And then next exhale, round your spine. Let the head and neck fall and be heavy. Inhale, come up. Take your feet out to more of a diamond shape. Sit tall. Lean forward again. Spine stays long for a couple breaths here first. And then exhale, release and fold. Inhale, rise back up. Stretch the legs back out nice and long. Shake them out. And then crisscross your legs so that the right leg is the one that's in front of the left. Hard flexing both feet so the toes point back towards your shin. Sit tall with your spine and then walk your hands forward and fold. Keep the fold, but walk the arms off to the right. Stretch them long to that right arm. Inhale back to center. And then next inhale, walk the hands up. Keep the left leg bent. Stretch that right leg out to a wide-legged seat. Sit tall with your spine. And then walk your hands forward and fold. You can grab a block and rest your forearms on the block. You can rest your head on the block, whichever feels better for you. Inhale, rise back up. Right hand stays down, left arm reaches up. Go ahead and side bend over to the right. Inhale, come back up. Go ahead and stretch that left leg out. Bring the right leg over to meet it. Shake it on out. Sit up tall again. Swing the arms up. Exhale, go ahead and forward fold again. Inhale, walk the hands back up. Shake out the legs. Crisscross the legs now so that the left leg is the one that's crossed in front of the right. Hard flex both feet so the toes point back towards the shins. Sit tall, and then you're going to walk your hands forward and fold. Then inhale, rise back up. Open that left leg out to a wide-legged seat. The right leg stays in. And then you're going to fold forward again. Inhale, rise on up. Reach that right arm up and go ahead and side bend over to the left. Inhale, back on up. Go ahead and stretch that right leg back on out. Shake those legs out a little bit. Sit tall with your spine, and then go ahead and forward fold. One more time here. And then inhale, rise back up, swing those legs around. Come back into tabletop position. Sorry, Alice. And then you're going to tuck those toes. Lift the knees and hips up and back and come into down dog. Once you get in your dog, you can be still or you can bend one knee at a time and walk the dog out. If you're walking the dog out, come back to stillness. Inhale, rock forward to plank, top of a push-up. Pull that belly in, squeeze the tush. Exhale, back to dog. Inhale, forward again, top of a push-up. Exhale, back to dog. One more time, top of a push-up, high plank. Back to down dog. Go ahead and look forward at your hands. Step that right foot forward, drop that back knee down. Inhale, lean forward into that knee. The hands can stay on blocks, they can stay on the knee, or they can come all the way up into full Anjaneyasana. Bring your hands to prayer. You can stay right here. If you want to add the twist, you can twist off to the right. Back to center. Plant the hands, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee up. Back into downward facing dog. Step that left foot through between your hands. Back knee down. Your hands can stay down. They can come to the front knee or they can come all the way up. If you want to, you can bring your hands to prayer. If you want to, you could twist to the left. Untwist back to center. Plant the hands, tuck the back toes under. Back knee lifts up and then step forward into a forward fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale and fold. Again, inhale, lift. Exhale, fold. One more time, inhale, lift. Go post those arms, squeeze those shoulder blades together, breathe, breathe, breathe. Exhale, release and fold. Inhale here. Exhale, rise all the way to a stand, reaching those arms out and up. Exhale, mountain pose. Take a deep breath in. Deep breath out. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Inhale, reach. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bow. Inhale, stay here. Exhale, rise all the way to a stand. Clasp your hands at the top. Push the palms up and away. Lean to the right for a side body stretch. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, lean left. Inhale, back to center. Exhale, flip the palms and fold right back down. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, step back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, step that right foot forward. Come into a low lunge. You can keep your hands down. You can bring them to the front knee, or you can bring them all the way up into full crescent. Take the left arm forward, right arm back, open arm twist. Keep the twist, reach that left arm up high. Come back to your twist. Reach both arms back and up. Exhale, plant the hands. Step back to downward facing dog. And then step that left foot forward. Hands can stay down, they can come to the front knee, or they can come all the way up. You can stay wherever you're at, or you can take a twist, taking the right arm forward, the left arm back. Keep the twist if you like, and raise that right arm high. Come back to the twist. Come back to full crescent. Exhale, plant the hands, step forward and fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, bow. Inhale here. Exhale, rise all the way up to a stand, reaching those arms out and up. Exhale, refold. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Exhale, step back to downward facing dog. Step that right foot forward. Back foot's gonna come to warrior one foot. So it's gonna be like a 45-degree angle, offset from that front foot. Front knee's bent, back knee is straight. Reach those arms on up, warrior one. You can stay here in your warrior one, or if you want to add a little bit of the back, back releasing, bring your hands to prayer. You can lean forward, keeping that spine nice and long. If you want to go a little deeper still, you can drop your head towards the earth, coming into humble warrior. Inhale, rise back on up. Reach those arms up. Open that back leg up into warrior two. So front heel lines up with back arch. Arms reach long. Take the right forearm to right thigh. Left arm reaches over the ear. Side angle. Come back to warrior two. Straighten that right leg. Parallel those right toes so they're facing the same direction as the left toes. So you're in like a star position. And then go ahead and fold. You may want to block here just to reach to. Inhale, lift up halfway to a flat back. Go ahead and bend those knees so it's like a wider Malasana stance. If you need to shorten your stance, then you can. If it's too hard, if the leg's too wide, keep the knees bent, and then you can go ahead and fold. Your hands can stay on the block, the forehead can rest on the block, or you can bring your hands to prayer and just hover here. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Drop the hands back down, straighten the knees, and fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Hands come to the waist, rise all the way up, long spine. Turn the right toes back towards the top of your mat. Rebend that knee, back to warrior two. Flip that front palm, go ahead and reverse the warrior. Exhale, back to warrior two. Cartwheel the hands down, step back to dog. Walk your dog out a little bit. Then step your left foot through, coming into warrior one on the left. So back foot's at a 45, offset from the front. Bring those arms up. You can keep the arms up or you can bring them to prayer. You can leave your hands in prayer, you can lean forward with a long spine. If you want to go deeper still, you can drop the forehead down towards the earth. Inhale, rise back up. Reach those arms back up. Open up to warrior two. Front heel lines up with back arch. Arms reach long. Bring left forearm, left thigh, right arm reaches over the ear. Come back to warrior two. Straighten that left leg, turn those toes to face the same way as the right. Go ahead and release and fold. Inhale, lift up halfway to a flat back. Feet are parallel to the outside edges of your mat. Go ahead and bend that right knee. Take the block over to that right foot. You can stay here with your hands on the block, or you can bring your hands up into prayer. If you want to fold forward a little bit, you can fold forward a little bit. If you're folded forward, come back up. Plant the hands, straighten that right knee. Come back to center and fold. Inhale, lift up halfway, flat back. Bend that left knee now. Walk the block over to the left foot. Hands can stay on the block or they can come to prayer. Last option would be to fold forward. If you're folded forward, come back on up. Plant those hands, straighten that left knee. Come back to center and fold. If you'd like to have your fold go a little deeper, reach the fingertips through the legs. The fingertips are reaching through the legs, walk them back on up. Halfway lift to a flat back. Hands come to hips, rise all the way up. Turn those left toes toward the top of the mat. Bend that left knee, back into warrior two. Flip the left palm, go ahead and reverse. And then back to warrior two. Cartwheel the hands on down. Curl onto the back toes, step back in a downward facing dog, and then drop down to your knees. Take the knees wide, toes together, push back to child's pose. Slow your breathing down. Take a few breaths here. Sort of come out of your dog, bring the knees together, push back to closed-legged child's pose. Arms come down by your sides. You can clasp the hands, have one hand grab the opposite wrist, grab opposite elbows. You can stay here. If you want to rise up onto the crown of your head, you certainly can. Go ahead and release back down. Come back in a tabletop. Step on through. Come to the top of your mat. Shake it all out. Now we're going to do a little bit of balance now. So grab your chair, go to your wall. And you're going to sit in your chair, bending both knees. Take the left ankle, cross it just above the right knee. You can stay here or try and find some balance wherever you want to go. If you want to try and add the forward fold with this, you can keep one hand on the chair and then fold forward. If you want to have both hands fold forward, you can bring them to prayer and then fold forward. Again, you can keep one hand on the chair or both hands in prayer. Bring your hand back to the chair. Slowly rise up, uncross the leg. Excuse me, sorry for sneezing. Walk it on out. Same thing, second side. So sit in your chair. Right ankle goes over the left knee. Again, you can stay here, you can fold all the way. Bring your hands to prayer and fold. You can keep a hand on the chair and fold wherever you want to go. Reach the hand back for the chair, rise back up, uncross the leg, walk it out. Face your chair straight on, walk back to a downward facing dog. Release the low back a little bit. Go ahead and deeply bend that right knee. Release the left hand towards that right shin and look under that right underarm. Left hand goes back, legs parallel, walk it out a little bit. Then deeply bend that left knee. Release the right hand, reach it towards that left shin. Look under your left underarm. Release the right hand back, parallel the legs, walk it on out. Step back towards your chair, set your chair aside. And then come back to your hands and knees in tabletop. And you're going to step your right foot to the outside of that right hand. And maybe take it a little smidgen over more. Turn your toes out, lean deep into that right knee. So it's like a little bit wider leg lizard. You can stay on your hands. You can come down onto forearms on the block or forearms on the mat. The back leg can stay down like this. You can curl back toes under and lift that back leg up. Or you can have the top of the back foot down and then lift that back knee up. So wherever you want to go, you go. If you're on your forearms, come back to your hands. Walk that right foot back to midline. Go ahead and bend deep into that knee. Hands can stay down or they can come to the front knee again or they can come up wherever you want to go. Plant the hands if they are lifted. Push the butt back. So you end up straightening that front leg or working towards straightening it. Flex that Flex that front foot and then fold over your leg for half split. Come back on up. Take that right foot over towards that left hand now. You're gonna bend that foot back and you're setting your leg up to be coming to half pigeon. So that right knee's gonna bend. It's gonna try and be parallel to the front of your mat. You're stretching that back leg long, and then you can fold on down into your forearms or all the way down. So it looks like this from a side view. Then go ahead and just breathe. If you're on your forearms, come back to your hands. Slowly sit your butt all the way up to the right side. Swing that left leg around to meet the right. Shake out the legs a little bit. Wait and flex the feet a little bit. And then keep swinging those legs around. Back into your tabletop. Left foot comes to the outside of the left hand. And remember, take it maybe a smidge over more. Left toes turn out. Go ahead and lean deep into that front knee for your modified lizard. Again, back knee can stay down. You can tuck back toes and lift the back knee up. Or you can keep the top of the back foot down and lift the back knee up. Wherever you want to go. Take a few breaths here. If you're on your forearms, come back to your hands. Walk that front foot back to center. Lean deep into that knee again. Hands can stay down. They can come to the knee or they can come up. Back into Anjane. Lower the hands on down. Push the butt back. Work towards trying to straighten that front leg. Flex that front foot. And then fold over your leg. Half split. And then come back forward again. Take that left foot towards that right hand. Set yourself up for half pigeon on the left. You can fold on down, or you could stay on your hands. Again, side view looks like this. If you're on your forearms, come back to your hands. Dump all your weight onto that left hip. Sit on that left bum. Swing that right leg back around. Shake those legs out a little bit. Make that knot, rub them out, whatever you want to do. Then sit tall one more time. Swing those arms out and up. Exhale, forward fold one more time. Slowly roll back on up. Come lay down on your mats. Take that right ankle over left knee. You can stay here or you can pull that left thigh towards your chest. Grab a hold of that leg. Lower that left foot down. Keep that right leg stacked. Drop both knees off to the left. Swing your arms to the right. Come back to center. Uncross the right. Stomp the feet out a little bit. Left ankle over right knee. You can stay here. You can pull that right thigh towards your chest. Lower that right foot down. Keep that left ankle over the right knee. Drop both knees off to the right. Swing the arms to the left. Come back to center. Uncross the left. Stomp the feet out. Pull the knees into the chest. Take the shins vertical. Rock a few times in your happy baby. Come back to stillness in your happy baby. Reach the fingertips towards the sky. Lift the head and chest and hold it here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Rock a couple more times. Bring your knees together. Stretch the legs up to the sky. Arms come out to a T. Re-bend the knees. Lift the head and shoulders. Squeeze into a tight ball. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Then inhale, open it up. Full body stretch, stretch, stretch. And then exhale again. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Tight little ball. And then open it up one more time. Full body stretch. And then lower your arms down by your sides. Settle in for Shavasana. If you can stay in Shavasana a bit longer, please do so. If you need to get moving, start to deepen the breath. Wiggling the fingers, wiggle the toes. Bend the knees up. Roll to one side. Pause there, take a breath or two. And then when you're ready, make yourself back to a comfortable seated position. Let the eyes stay closed. Hands come to the heart center. Thank you all for practicing with me here today. I greatly appreciate all your love and all your support. And remember, you don't have to wait for those doors to open. You can create your own doors and walk through them and experience your dreams, make them come true. You just gotta walk through that door. May you be safe. May you be healthy. May you be happy. And may your minds be at ease. Together we bow and say, Namaste. Thanks everyone. Have a great day, a great weekend. It's supposed to be beautiful, so get out and enjoy it. And love and hugs from me to you. Bye guys.